and we came up on a short end tonight, and it's a heartbreaking loss. Thought we played hard, thought we played well enough. We really played well in some stretches the first half. Didn't close the half the way we would have liked after having a double-figure lead. But we've had some slow starts to start of the second half and battled back, went back and forth. Got some big baskets from our entire team, everybody. Eli got some big baskets down the stretch. Ray makes a big three. Jason made some big shots. Chase makes one, a big three. I mean, so we spread around. The guys made a basket. Then it comes down to stops. You got to get a stop. With the score tied, we wanted to get a shot with 4 seconds. We wanted to get the ball to Chase in the middle of the floor and have Eli on the block and try to get a shot attempt with about 4 seconds. Pull-up jump shot and try to get a tip. He had just made one up at the top and felt like our senior, we had a lot of confidence in him that they would have a chance to make it. And then we're just unfortunate. I talked with the officials. They said it was clearly a charge, and which gave them the ball back. From there, we wanted to keep them in front of us. We didn't want to overextend. Try to get them to make a couple of passes and switch all screens. Bugs used his quickness, blew by us, blew by everybody, and got a direct drive to the rim, which was the ball game.
But you got to put yourself in a position now where you guys have to really put together a winning streak, being conference-wise 1-4. Just kind of talk about that.
Well, I mean, it's, we're like backed in the corner. Our backs are, not just against the wall. I mean, we're in a corner. I mean, we are in a corner for what we want to try to get accomplished in the conference. And, I mean, you look at our losses, 2-point loss, 4-point loss, 4-point loss, we've been in position to win games. And, it's been 4 or 5 points. 2 tonight. What we have to do is we have to stay together and keep believing, keep working to get better, and execute and finish out ball games down the stretch.
Ray, can you tell us what happened defensively on that last sequence, and maybe individually what you were trying to do on that play to keep the ball in front of you, or what were you looking for in that play?
Well, Chase got hurt.
Chase got hurt, but when they had the ball.
I think PJ subbed in for Chase.
Okay.
PJ took Bugs, and I took Brokoff. I tried to kind of stay like at the hash mark, because a lot of times Brokoff would throw the ball in, take off, and they'll try to look for him for a 3. So the ball got into Bugs, and I just stayed with, I tried to stay with Brokoff the whole time. And unfortunately, Bugs got around our whole team and got to the hole at the end. And it was a tough possession to guard because, they're in the bonus. So if it was a touch foul, he was going to go to the line and had opportunity to win the game at the line. So it just kind of came down to not too good of communication at the end of the game, something we have to work on to get better at.
Ray, was Doug out on his feet? Did he took a shot to the head? What's his situation?
Yeah, he's he wasn't able to go back into the game. Mike didn't feel comfortable at that time. He'll be evaluated tonight and tomorrow, and just something that you don't want to take a chance on. That's why he wasn't cleared to play.
Coach, you talked about at the beginning of the year how defense was something that you guys needed to improve upon, second to last in the conference. It seemed like tonight you had some good stretches in the first half, especially held them without a field goal for 7 minutes. Can you talk about where you're at defensively and have you seen improvement lately?
You know what, we played in stretches. I mean that's kind of been the thing that we played in stretches. We've had like for example in Alabama we had a 5-minute stretch where we you know, guarded one of the best teams in the country and shut them down. And you know, we had a stretch tonight, and that's what we have. That's what we've been able to do. We haven't been able to put 40 minutes together of just solid defense, and then close out the game down the stretch.
Eli, talk about what you were able to do tonight. So.
My goal, my mindset was to come and help my teammates the best I can, and we knew how big this game was. You know, losing Valpo three times last year, then sending us home in the tournament, so we knew how big this game was, and it's unfortunate it came down to a last possession.
Like Coach was saying, Eli, there's a lot of good efforts, a lot of good plays by a number of players. Do you feel like it just, you know, you made so many good plays, you feel like, well, it just came up short, you feel like a little bit unfulfilled, so to speak, you know, where your effort just didn't really pay off?
I felt like that, you know, just like Coach said, we need to put together 40 minutes. We've been playing the stretches in defense, and I feel like that if we can hold it to 40 minutes, there's no doubt in my mind that we beat this team tonight.
And Ray, it seemed like that kid that was Bogan, it seemed like anytime you let him loose, he was just going to knock it down. Defensively, was he, as a team, was he just that hard to keep track of and coming off screens, or what was it like defending him because he was so hot from it?
I mean, he's a real good shooter. A real good shooter doesn't need much time and much space to get it off. Sometimes I think we kind of got a little hung up on the screens, and I mean, as soon as it touched his hands, he let it go, and it was just kind of hard to contest and get to him. And their team did a good job of getting him open, and he did a good job of getting open. It was just another communication breakdown on the defensive end. It's something that we just got to get better at and just play tougher and fight through the screens.
Any other questions for Coach?
All good.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks, guys.